Hi, and welcome. My name is Dr. Miranda Jones-Bailey at Falls Village Veterinary Hospital, and today we're going to do a quick demonstration on nail trims for both dogs and cats. So the first basic things is all you need are nail clippers, and there's several different types. Some that look like actually scissors, that work very well. Then we have some that are more kind of the traditional nail clippers that you see, that actually have a blade that come up to clip them. And then these are also some other type of scissor type ones that work really well for cat nails. Alright? So several different types, and it's all personal preference what you decide to use. When you're starting your pet out on trimming their nails, first you want to get them used to having their paws messed with, because some pets do not like their paws touched. So just in a nice, relaxed manner, just sit there, pet them. Alright. Pet their paws. That's a good girl. See? Good girl. And just gently stroke their paws. And you want to do that on a daily basis, starting out from square one. Just get them used to their paws being pets, both dogs and cats. Good girl. Good girl. Lots of positive reinforcement, dear. Huh? Lay back down. Lay down. Huh? Yeah. Good girl. I know. Good girl. Lots of positive reinforcement. So you want to pet all paws. Front ones, don't forget they got back paws too. And just let them get used to it. Just massaging their paws. And you can do that just on a daily basis. On a daily basis for several weeks just to get them used to it. Some of the dogs don't like the looks of the nail clippers, so even just having them sitting out is perfectly fine. You can put them on the couch next to you. You're fine. You're fine. You can set them on the couch. You can set them next to their food bowl just so they get used to having them sitting around. Good girl. Hi. There are different types of nails as well in the dogs and cats. Some dogs have clear nails or white nails, which makes it very easy to see their quicks. Other dogs have black nails, which makes it a little bit more difficult. But with the clear ones, you can actually see where the cuticle comes. So you don't want to cut below that, because that would actually cause them to bleed and hurt. Good girl. Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to start out with clipping some white ones, and then we can kind of look at some darker colored ones. Yeah. Good girl. Sometimes it's helpful having a friend to help you out to kind of reassure them that everything's okay. Give them treats and pets. Good girl. It's better to be on the safe side and cut too little than too much. Good girl. And just a little trim. Good girl. Good job. Yeah. So we're just taking the tips off, noticing that we're not getting to the pink spot where the cuticle is, which could actually cause them pain. Good girl. Good girl. And when you're starting out, you might only be able to get 1 or 2 nails, and then that's all for the day. And then you have to try another day. Don't forget their little dew claws, the short ones here that they don't wear down. Some pets do not have them. Good job. Good job. That's a good girl. After you trim their nails, they're going to be hard, kind of rough on the ends. If you take them out for a little walk on the concrete, that will help file them down so they're not so rough and irritated when they're jumping on you. Good girl. Good job. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to do the same thing to the other side. You're doing very good. Yes, you're doing very good. Good girl. Yeah. Good girl. Good job. Good girl. Yeah. I know. Yes, a good girl. Yes. Again, just making sure you're not getting too short. It's better to take a little bit off every week than take too much off all at once. Good job. Good job. That'll feel much better, huh? Yeah, girl. So once you finish with the front ones, then you want to do the same thing to the back nails as well. Just go as slow and pace to what your dog or cat will allow. Definitely take breaks in between, time for rewards, whether it's a treat reward or whether it's a little bit of petting. If you only get 1 or 2 nails done a day, that's okay. Every little bit's positive. And you definitely want to end on a good note. So after you get a good paw or a good nail done, let them hop off and go out and play and have a good time so they think of everything afterwards as positive. That's such a good girl. Yeah, that wasn't so bad, was it? With dark colored nails, black ones, dark brown ones, they're a little bit more difficult to know where the cuticle is to trim them. So you definitely want to be very cautious and take a little bit off at a time. So what I've done is actually drawn a picture to kind of help with that. So this being a basic nail, and this being your quick or your tender part, and what you're going to want to do, because you're not going to be able to see that quick, is just take a little bit off each time. What you'll notice when you get closer to the quick, if you look at the nail end on, you see this, you'll actually start seeing a center that's a little bit darker start appearing. That tells you you're getting close to the quick. So when you start seeing that center portion, you're going to want to stop cutting the nail, because if you cut any more, you might actually cause them to bleed.